Yo. Alright, we're live. Gotta get the chat up, and then we're good to go. Alright, magiccon. Chicago. But don't hear my voice. Alright. And then I'll start the vertical stream after I get this set up. Because for some reason with the vertical stream, it pops off at the beginning and then there's just no one. It's weird. Don't know why, but that's the way it is. Oh, I gotta grab something to drink. Oh, whoops. I bumped the camera. Did I mess it up? A little bit. Alright. Hopefully that's good. The phone camera's such a pain, dude. God dang it. Stupid. Alright. Get something to wet my whistle. Dude, I should make... Could use up these limes I've been having to sit here forever. Bum 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 bum. Alright. I thought I got ice cubes in the freezer. I gotta remember to take the mic off if I have to go to the bathroom. Like that happened last time. Someone had the portable mic on, and they forgot, and they went to the bathroom, so you could just hear the whole thing. Not great. Not great. Got my little drinky drink. Alright. And now I can start the vertical stream. What up, chat? Haven't seen that in a while. Alright, let's make sure we don't have it on my face this time. Last time I tried to do a stream on here, I realized it switches the camera to your face. So it's just my forehead. Just great shot. Oop, I gotta change the title. Never mind, I guess I'm not changing the title. Watch, it's gonna switch again. Dude, it does it every time. It just switches to my face. Alright. Ah, dang it, the camera's in the way. There we go. Dude. I can't get the balance on the... I'm gonna go crazy. This dumb stand, dude. I need to get a better one. Oh. Alright, there we go. That should be good. As long as I don't bump it like I just bumped it. That's great. Fantastic. Alright, we're live. Ready to party. Party time. Alright, and then I gotta get the other stream chat up so I can read what y'all are saying. If y'all are saying anything. Alright. Mobile stream. What is it titled? Hermithew's Live. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Sure, dude. Sure. Good enough for me. Oh, I wish it didn't do it. It didn't switch to like just top chat. It's so annoying. I gotta make sure when I'm opening this, it's in both camera angles. I should have brought a knife. I'll get through with my nails. Come on. Dang. I'm determined to not use a knife. Oh. Let's go. We got it. Oh. Home is where the convention is. Wow. It's got the little eyeball there. There's our promo cards. Dude, I hate this sticky stuff. It's like boogers. Nasty. Gross. Oh, it's on my finger. Alright, we got our Second City promo card thing. I had one mana of any color. Does anyone actually play with these practice, or what are they called? Not practice cards. I don't know what they're called. Test cards. Duh. Test cards. Alright. Ponder and foil. Wow, these are pringled. That's crazy. I didn't even like touch this box. Just pringled right out of the box. First sliver. Gotta make a... I still haven't made a sliver deck. I got some sliver cards, but I just feel like gross. Like, if I was to make a sliver deck, I don't know. And Sarah the Benevolent. I really like the foiling on that one. Looks sick. Alright, where's my sleeves? Gotta sleeve that sucker up. And then unpringle it. Oh yeah, I figured out if you use what are they called? Like for cigars, those like what the heck are they called? It'll come to me. Hold on. What is it called? I'm doing fantastic. I don't have to work tomorrow. I'm so happy. That's why I decided to open this. The Mystery Booster 2. Dude, I feel like the Vegas one was way better. Like, you get... I mean, I guess the promos are kind of cool, but, like, it was nice getting the collector boxes, or packs, not boxes. Alright. Actually, I like the Animar. Animar is pretty cool. These cards, I like the art on these ones. You're only 15? Well, just you wait. You're almost there. You can almost start. Actually, I started working when I was 15. Started at a golf course. First job, cleaning carts. It was a pretty easy job. Oh, this camera's not centered. Oh, there we go. Mole drifter. And then you got money for magic cards. It's awesome. And then you're stuck working for the next 40 years. It's great life. Malevolent Hydra. The art on these is so nice. Forgotten Ancient. I love that card. Card's the goat. There's Animar. Soul of Elements. I haven't decided if I'm gonna make this deck or not. And we got Diregraph Captain as our bonus card. Zombie creatures you control get 1/1. Whenever a zombie dies, you gain 1 life. Oh wait, no, never mind. I read that. All enemies lose, or all opponents lose 1 life. Never mind. It's just target opponent, dude. I cannot read. Focus on school. That's the way to do it. And then just see what you like. That's why you just take a bunch of different classes. Even if you don't think you'll like the class, it's worth trying just to see if you'll like it. That's what I wish I did more in school. I wish I would have done more like... I didn't do like any like art classes. I didn't do any like mechanic classes. I wish I would have done mechanic stuff because I got into like cars and stuff after like... I don't even know how long after high school that was. Not... What is mechanic? It's not mechanic classes. What is it called in school? I can't remember. Auto repair stuff? I don't remember what they call it. Alright, we'll put the promo cards there. Because it took me way too long to figure... I still don't know what I want to do. You don't like art? Ugh. For sure you don't like art? I feel like the art teachers are always goofy. Like every time, every art teacher I had was goofy. I took... What was that art class? We did like 3 paintings, I think. That was when I was really young. That was a long time ago. It was like 10 years. No, that was longer than that. 12 years. 12 years ago? Dang. Getting old. Just kidding. Not really. Not really old. I gotta adjust my horizontal camera. There we go. I got 2 streams going. I got the vertical stream, and then I got the horizontal stream. Whoops. Alright, is that good? Is that a good angle? Alright. Well, there they are. There's the goods. Should I leave it like that? I feel like it's goofy if I do it like that. You can't do art stuff? I mean, you can do anything if you try hard enough. Like, literally, literally you can do anything. It just takes dedication. Like, there's so many people that, like, couldn't sing, and now they're, like, professional singers. Like, what's that one guy? The redhead guy. He could not sing, and then he just practiced enough, and eventually he was able to sing. Why can't I remember his name? He was in... he was in Game of Thrones for, like, 1 episode. Ah, what is his name? I can't remember. Oh. Let's see, we'll zoom that in. Oh, that's too close. I wish there was like an easier way to zoom in the phone camera. This is not very comprehensive. A lot of video games. Yeah, I spent way too much time streaming. Streaming took up way too much time. Or like video game streaming. Because I used to do that before I got into Magic. Just took up a lot of time when I could have been doing I don't know. I could have been investing my money. I don't know. I guess it was worth doing. Streaming a bunch. Reality shift. I'm having a reality shift right now. There's a dragon. Exile target creature is controlling manifests top card of their library. That seems alright. Deepwood Legate. Legate? Sure. I also wish I was better at reading, dude. Even these made up words, I wish I was better at reading. Raise Dead. That one's easy. Return any one creature from your graveyard to your hand. Immolating Soul Eater. You play Magic too? I assume you play Magic if you're watching the stream. Pyreheart Wolf. Crawl Harpooner. Good old Harpooner. Hydra's Growth. What does it do? Oh, it's an enchantment Hydra thing? Weird. Put 1/1 counters on an enchanted creature. At the beginning of your upkeep, double the number of 1/1 counters on an enchanted creature. Dang, that seems solid. I figured to use that on Black Panther. Shuko. That used to be a very good card. And then they which one used that? It was the one from Modern Horizons that was broken, that commander. Well, it wasn't broke. Yeah, it was broken, but it was really annoying. Skill lane for you. You're gonna subscribe. Appreciate that. I'll see you, dude. I post a daily short of me opening a pack. If you want to check that out. I haven't really been making any videos. I was for a bit, and then life got busy. Silumgar, the Drifting Death. Flying Hexproof. Whenever dragon you control attacks, creatures defending player controls get -1/-1 till end of turn. Wonder if that's gone up. Are people using this for Tarkir? Or is it in Tarkir? I feel like that'd be in Tarkir. Thought Vessel and White Border. That's sick. And we got Goblin Recruiter. Good night, dude. Goblin Recruiter. I don't know if I've seen this one. There's a battlefield, search your library for any number of... Oh, wait. I've gotten this, but it wasn't in the future side, I think. And we got Alberex, the Trade Planet. Cool. Cool test card. Alright, what we got hiding in here? It's good we didn't get the foil right off the bat this time. That's so weird. I got foil the first pack I opened on the last box I opened. Sage's River. What soft hands? My hands are not soft. They're very dried out. I need to use some lotion. Splendor Mare. Twisted Image. Switch target creature's power and toughness until end of turn, draw a card. That seems like a decent card. I don't know what cards are... There's so many cards in the list that I don't know which one of these is like valuable. I feel like that'd be worth a little bit. Stormbound Geist. Geist? Can only block creatures with flying. Has Undying. Corpse Augur. I feel like that was in Bloomborough. Draw X cards and you lose X life, where X is the number of creature cards in target player's graveyard. Maybe not. I don't know. The new cat we got, name is Grayson. No way. It's actually called Grayson because Grayson was just in chat. What's the chances of that? That's crazy. Necraddle. First strike when it enters the battlefield. Destroy target non-artifact, non-black creature. That creature can't be regenerated. 4 cost, 2/1. With first strike, I guess. I guess you can destroy enchantment with that. It's not horrible. Angered. I love it. Anger is a good card. It's a good card right there. Incarnation? That's what creature type it is? Is there other creatures that are Incarnation? As long as it's in your graveyard, creatures have haste. Electric Revelation. Boogie Woogie Woogie. It's electric. I gotta zoom in the other camera. There we go. Is that good? Can you guys read that? Or should I zoom in the camera more? Jungle Lion. Jungle Lion can't intercept. Does that just mean you can't block? Yeah. Scale up. Target creature control. Oh, I got that one. You're just here to support me. Thanks. Slippery Bowl. Is that a frog? Oh, it's a beast. That looks like a frog. Maybe not. Dress Down. It's from Modern Horizons. 2. Enters the battlefield, draw a card, creatures lose all abilities at the beginning of your end step, sacrifice, Dress Down. Is that good? I guess it's all creatures. That's kind of funny if someone did like a board wipe and they had a bunch of indestructible and you play that. Everything dies. Oh, a snow-covered island. That's kind of cool. Oh, shoot, I don't have a spot for lands. We're going to move these over here. Black Vice. I don't think I've gotten this one either. Enters the battlefield, choose an opponent at the beginning of the chosen player's upkeep. Black Vice deals X damage to that player, where X is the number of cards in their hand minus 4. One person just takes damage. That's so funny. You lose the game over time. Plant a sapling. Some of these are actually worth a little bit. They're worth like $2, I think. There's like that Mox. Was it Mox Poison, I think? That one I think is worth a little bit. Knight of the Meadow Grain. First strike and lifelink. 2/2, 2/2. That's simple. I like that. Simple card. For a simple man. Tormented Angel. Awooga! Falling from heaven is not as painful as surviving the impact. I think she'd survive the impact of those thighs. Dang. She's just some squats. Ophidian. Summon Snake. That art's weird. Why does she have like scales? Draw a card. Ophidian deals no combat damage this turn. Use this ability only if Ophidian is attacking and unblocked, and only once each turn. What? That's so much. So you get to pay 0 to draw a card, and then it does no damage. But you have to attack with it. Is attacking and unblocked. It has to be unblocked. That's like a reverse ninjutsu or something. That's weird. That's a weird card. Divide by 0. What happens if you divide by 0? Can anyone in chat tell me? Spell or permanent with mana value 1 or greater to its owner's hand. Learn. What is learn? You may reveal a lesson card from you. Oh my gosh. You may reveal a lesson card you own from outside the game, put it into your hand, and discard a card. Draw a card. Huh. It seems like a niche. Reign of Filth. Now, if we got Filth, Filth is worth a little bit. Is this one worth anything? Each land you control gains sacrifice this land, add black to your mana pool until end of turn. Alright. I don't know if I'd ever use that. Ruthless Knave. Dude, he does spend some time in the gym. Look at that. I can't do that? I can't do what? Which one are you talking about? Pay 3, sacrifice creature, create 2 colorless treasure artifact tokens. And then you can sack 3 treasures to draw a card. Yeah, I know. Oh, I forgot I asked that, and then okay, my bad. I forget I say stuff, and then you reply to it. We got Thopter Engineer. I feel like that was in Aether Drift, or Ether Drift. Artifacts you control have haste. Seal of Fire. Deals 2 damage to target creature or player. Pay 1 to deal 2 damage, but you have to, I guess, I don't know. Enchantment, 2 damage. That's weird. And you can't do it at instant speed. That's kind of trash. Well, I guess you can play it on your turn and then eventually play it or use it. Yeah. Sky Shroud Elite. As long as the controller has non-basic lands, it's a 2/3. Wow, that's broken. That's crazy. Wicker Bow Elder. -1, and then you can destroy target artifact or enchantment. 4 cost, 4/4. Well, I guess this is a 3/3 until you gotta pay one more, 5. That's not horrible. Patriarch's Seal. Add 1 mana of any color. And you can pay 1 and untap target legendary creature you control. Isn't this card... No, that's a different card. I was going to say, isn't this card banned? But I'm pretty sure it's a different one. No. What order am I putting these in? Artifacts over here? What do we get here? Oh, white border goes there. 2 lands there. Garth One Eye. I got that in the last box. That's funny. Spirit of Labyrinth. Dude, that looks sick in white. Each player can't draw more than 1 card each turn. Ooh, that's fun. That's clean magic right there. That's how that is. Power Matrix. Tap, target creature gets +1/+1 and gains flying, first strike, and trample until end of turn. That seems usable. 4 cost. And we got Colossal Dreadmaw. I think that's one of the ones that are worth a little bit. Alright, on to the next one. Oh, almost lost it. Refuse to Yield. +2/+7 and untap it. Dang. Ethereal Armor. Gets 1/+1 for each enchantment. Serum Visions. Draw a card. Scry 2. That's like a Preordain. Is it Preordain? Where you scry 2 and then draw a card? Why would you want to draw a card and then scry 2? Weird. Legacy's Lure. I don't like that art. That's creepy. Treasure counter on a Legacy Lure. You sacrifice it. Permanently gain control of target creature with power no greater than number of treasure counters. That seems usable. 2 cost. And then I guess you could proliferate. This would go good in a proliferate deck, I guess. Soul Snuffers. Comes into play, put a -1/-1. That would go into Maha. Have you ever watched the movie Sin City? No. It looks interesting. Did you watch it because the director was on what's his name's podcast? You saw a short? I feel like I saw the same short. It has the dude from was it 100 Days of Summer? No, not 100 Days of Summer. What is his name? He was in yeah, that's the one I saw. Yeah. That's weird. We saw the same TikTok. The movie looks interesting. There's a second one too, but I heard it wasn't as good. Two-handed axe. Target creature you control gains double strike until end of turn. Whenever a creature attacks, double its power until end of turn. Yo, that could go in Wolverine. I still gotta make Wolverine. I haven't done it yet. Ire Shaman. Fire Shaman? Ire Shaman? What is an Ire? Megamorph? Bro, he's part of the Power Rangers or what? Megamorph time! No, it's one of those 2/2s and then you pay 3. Hunted Wumpus. That's awesome. Yo, it's the Hunted Wumpus. Comes into play, each other player may put a creature card from his or her hand into play under his or her control. That sounds fun, but seems really bad. I guess if you're doing group hug, maybe you'd use that. I don't know. What would be the reason for this? Oh, I guess if you're gonna like board wipe the next turn, maybe. You play this, and then everyone. This is kind of like that worm. What's that worm? It's another list card I got. I can't remember what it's called. There's a worm where you can just play like stuff out of. They can play everything out of their hand, I think. Axebane Guardian. Any combination of colors to your mana pool where X is the number of creatures with Defender you control. Oh, not going to use that. I don't have a Defender deck. Our Defender deck's fun. Does anyone have one? Witherbloom Apprentice. Magecraft. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, I feel like this is the wrong colors for that. I feel like those are red-blue. Each opponent loses 1 life and gain 1 life. Pandemonium. That's a good card. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, that creature's controller may have it deal damage equal to power. Target creature or player. Preordain. Speaking of Preordain, there it is. I was just talking about though. Where's that blue card? Where is it? This one. This is like the opposite. Draw a card, scry 2. This one's scry 2 card. Scry 2 and then draw a card. It's like the opposite. It's a whiteboarder. Triumph of Ferocity. At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card if you control the creature with the greatest power, or tied for the greatest power. 3. That's a good green card, I feel like. Green usually has big cards. Microscope. Surveil one. Target permanent card in a graveyard becomes a 0/0 black germ. What? What's the point of that? I guess you get... Does it come out? Ends if it leaves the graveyard. What is the point? I don't know what you would use that for. I don't understand. Must be too big brain for me. Alright. Wasn't Bruce Willis in Sin City? I think he was. Phantom Flock. Comes into play with 3 1/1 counters. If damage would be dealt to Phantom Flock, prevent that damage, remove a 1/1 counter. So it's just like indestructible? Kind of? I guess if you have like a counter deck, that might be good. I don't know. It's a 5 cost, so that's kind of rough. Afterlife. That's creepy. Bury target creature and put an essence token into play under the control of that creature's controller. Treat this token as a 1/1 creature with flying. That's like a 3 cost? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe a usable card. Tellurian Kraken. Whenever you draw a card, you may pay 1. When you do, you may tap or untap target creature. Ooh, that could be kind of fun. If you get a bunch of draws. Flux. Each player chooses and discards his or her hand and any number of cards, and then draws that many cards. Then you draw a card. Wait, so you get to choose an extra card to draw? Oh wait, you don't have to discard. Oh, that's like a better wheel. Wheels usually suck. Well, they don't suck. I just don't like them. They're not fun. When you have to discard your entire hand after you've been planning. That's kind of a cool wheel. Mind Stab. Yo, he's not making it out of the storm. He's gonna get KO'd in Fortnite. Target player discards 3 cards. Let's suspend. I don't think I have any suspend cards. Peat Bog. Comes into play tapped with 2 depletion counters on it. Remove a depletion counter from Peat Bog. Add 2 mana to your mana pool. If there are no depletion counters on it, sacrifice it. That's kind of interesting. So it comes out tapped, and then you can use it for 2 mana the next turn. Huh. Plundering Barbarian. Enters the battlefield, choose 1. Destroy target artifact or create a treasure token. 2/2. Huh. It's a 3 cost though. Boarding Party. Haste and has Cascade. Simple. I like it. I mean, there's a lot of text for Cascade, but it's simple. Predator's Howl. Put a 2/2 green wolf creature token on the battlefield. And then it has Morbid. Put 3 2/2 green wolf creature tokens on the battlefield instead, if a creature died this turn. 4 cost to get 3 2/2s. That's not horrible. I feel like you'd never use it for the 2. A 4 cost for a 2/2. That's tough. Finn the Fangbearer. Whatever creature controls. Oh, this is that Death Touch one. This one's gross. They get 2 poison counters if they get hit by a Death Touch creature. Yuck. Rimewood Falls. Forest Island. Snowland. Enters the battlefield tapped. Cool. I like that. Teferi, Mage of Zephyr. Flash creatures. Creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield have flash. Each opponent can't cast spells only anytime he or she could cast. Oh, that's cool. 5 costs, and then you get all flash. What is on there? There's like gunk on there. Little booger on there. And then they can't use instants. That's cool. Summoner's Pact. Search your library for a green creature card. Oh, this is the one where you lose, right? Yeah. Beginning of your next upkeep, pay 4. If you don't, you lose the game. Show and Tell. Each player may put an art. Oh, this is a mythic artifact, creature, enchantment, or land card from their hand onto the battlefield. Yeah, that's kind of fun. 3 cost? 3 cost sorcery. And then if you have all 4, you just play all of them? Oh, wait, no, it's or. Right? If it's or, you can only put 1. Yeah. If it was and, then you'd be able to put all of them. That'd be kind of cool. Phyrexian Seedling. Put it with a 1/1 counter on it. It has Proliferate Link. That's dumb. That's dumb. I feel like I should like make a deck out of all those, just because. Dude, that'd be so annoying. You'd have to read out each one every time you play them because no one's ever seen them before. Temporal Isolation Flash. Enchanted creature has Shadow. Prevent all damage to be dealt by enchanted creature. What? Enchanted creature. Prevent all damage that would be dealt by enchanted creature. What? What's the point of that? So it makes it so it can't be blocked, but then you can't deal damage with it? What? Why? I don't understand. What's the use for that? I guess you'd be able to ninjutsu? What is the point of this? Does anyone know? Why would you want it to be unblocked but then not do damage? Weird. Kami of False Hope. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. It's a fog creature. Hey, Silver Mirror. The blue that isn't blue. Cool. It's a mana dork. The dorkiest of mana dorks. Tempest Caller. It's a lot of colors. Enters the battlefield. Tap all creatures target opponent controls. 4 cost and tap everything. Get free damage. Augur of Skulls. Pay 2 and you can regenerate. Get sacrifice. Target player discards 2 cards. Play this ability only during your upkeep. Only during your upkeep? Wait, so can you sack it and then regenerate it in the same time? Is that can you do that? Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Crippling Fatigue. Target creature gets -2. -2. Symbol. Barbed Batter Fist. Yo, what up? How's it going? Vermeridon. That's like a bad skull clamp. Cool. Swarming Goblins. Oh, that's a level up card. Oh wait, no, it's a D20 card, not a level up. Create 3 tokens, or you get 1 token, you get 2 tokens, or you get 3. A 5 cost 4/3, and then you get a 1/1. Or no, that's not great. Wirewood Guardian. 4 recycling. Like it. Blue Hulk. Enters battlefield, proliferate. 4 cost, 4/4, and you get a proliferate. Star Compass. Comes into play tapped. Add 1 mana. Add to your mana pool 1 mana of any basic land you control could produce. That sucks that it comes in tapped. Achroma, Angel of Wrath. Dang, dude, why do they got all the hotties in this set? Sheesh. Do people still say that? Sheesh. Flying, first strike, vigilance, trample, haste, protection from black and red. 6/6, 8 cost. Sheesh. Prismatic Ending. Converge. Exile target non-land permanent if its mana value is less than or equal to the number of colors of mana spent to cast a spell. Exile target non-land permanent if its mana values. That doesn't seem good. That does not seem good. I don't know. Miri's Guide. Speaking of hotties, whew. Alright. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may look at the top 3 cards of your library, then put them back in any order. That's a 1... Wait, that seems really good. 1 green, and then every upkeep? That seems good. Dang, is this card, like, valuable? I think it was a good card. Yo, what up, DJ Dumpster Fire? I feel like I read your message late. I read your message 11 minutes late, my bad. The camera was in the way of the chat on that one. On the second stream. I feel like I'm going slow. I just like reading all the cards. Spirit of Endal. Shadow, very good. Forecast, reveal. Reveal it from your hand. Target creature gains shadow until end of turn. That seems like a solid card. 3 costs, 2/1. Stonehorn Dignitary. She. He's in both chats. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent skips his or her next combat phase. That'd be good if it had flash. Oh, I guess. Oh wait, I guess you can put it on your turn and then they just don't get it. That's cool. That's mean, but it's cool. I like it. Whirlpool Drake comes into play. Shuffle the cards from your hand into your library. Then draw that many cards. Let's put in the graveyard from play. Shuffle the cards from your hand into your library and then draw that many cards. you're just Wheel of Fortune, or yeah, you're just wheeling yourself. Why would you? I guess they're not going to the graveyard, so I guess you get them eventually. And then if you have like a draw, like something off draws, then I guess it'd be good. I don't know. Supreme Will. Counter target spell unless controller plays 3. It's 3 cost. With top cards of your library, put one of them into your hand, the rest on the bottom of your library. Skin Thinner. Do I like that? It's cool. I always get a little tuft of hair there. His Morph. Boo. Face up cards. Or face down cards. Call the Bloodline. Discard a card, put a 1/1 black vampire knight creature token with lifelink onto the battlefield. I don't know about that one. Giant Cindermaw. Trample. Players can't gain life. Nice. That's a red card. That's a red card right there. Needle Drop. Does 1 damage target creature or player that was dealt damage this turn. Draw a card. Capitech Wrecker. Is that a turtle? That's a Ninja Turtle. That's a Ninja Turtle. That's cool. How many Ninja Turtles are there in? Do they have all 4? I know they have the one in Jumpstart. I haven't pulled that card yet. I want to get it. With Death Connor on it. deals combat damage to player, you may remove a death touch counter from it. When you do, exile target artifact or enchantment. Interesting. Restock. Return 2 target cards from your graveyard to your hand. Then you exile. Sky Knight Vanguard. When it attacks, you get a 1/1. That's tapped and attacking. It's almost like the thing that's in the new Tarkir. The one where it makes creature or makes tokens, but then you sacrifice them. Mog Infestation. Destroy all creatures target player controls for each creature that... Oh yeah, this card's... I got this in the last box. You just destroy one person's stuff. That's great. Thopter Foundry. Sacrifice a non-token artifact. Create a 1/1 blue Thopter artifact creature token with flying. You gain life. Gain 1 life. Blue, white, black. Winds of Change. That sounds like a song. On the winds of change. I don't know. Each player shuffles the cards from their hand into their library and then draws that many cards. Dude, why is there so many wheels in this? Another wheel. How many wheels have we pulled? We've gotten like 4 now. Except this one's sorcery speed. Catch of the day. Yeah, I'm not going to read all that. I'm not going to read it. Too much to read. That one says wind. Yeah, but they're called wheel. So like the original one's called Wheel of Fortune. It's actually one that Ben was playing, and he didn't have it sleeved. It's like a $150 card, and he's just straight up playing with it. I think Theo bought it from him. But basically, you discard your hand, and then you draw that many cards. Like, every player discards that many cards, and then draws that many cards. They just call them all wheels. There's a bunch of them. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting the stars reach the moon. Enchanted creature gets 1/1 for each artifact or enchantment you control. Enchantress deck, huh? Inspiring Overseer. There's what I feel. You gain 1 life. Draw a card. Mistblade Shinobi. What set is that from? What is this set? Does anyone know? I don't know what that is. And Ninjutsu, 1 blue. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may return target creature that player controls to its owner's hand. Huh. 3 cost. I guess it'd be 1. That's decent. Not horrible. Fairy Swarm. Fairy Swarm's power and toughness are equal to the number of blue permanents you control. Untouched by the Aurora. Ona's fairies greeted the night like any other day. Very poetic. Mind Rack Harpy. Ugh, that's creepy. I don't like it. Beginning combat on your turn, each player puts the top 3 cards of their library into their graveyard. Ooh, a mail card. Fun. Lash of Malice. Target creature gets +2, -2. Forked Lightning. Deals 4 damage. Divided as you choose among 1, 2, or 3 target creatures. Blaze. I like this card. This card's fun. And simple. You just deal damage to a player or a creature. Except it's sorcery speed. That's the only downside. Hey, a sliver. All slivers gain trample. I wish all the slivers in here, it seems like they're all slivers instead of your slivers. So they're like not the good slivers. Far Wanderings. I got this in the last box. Basic land card. Put that card into play tapped and then shuffle your library. Instead, if you have Threshold. Oh wait. Threshold. Oh, you have Threshold if you have 7 or more cards in your graveyard. You get 3. Trigon Predator. I like this card. This card's good. It's a good card here. And if it deals combat damage, you destroy an artifact or enchantment. Good card. Another good card. Herald of Secret Streams. That's an interesting name. Creature you control 1/1, counters on them can't be blocked. Mishra's Bauble. The top card of target player's library. Draw a card at the beginning of the next player's next turn's upkeep. This is a good card, isn't it? Isn't this used in it's used in something. I can't remember what. Eater of the Dead. Gross. 5 cost. That art's kind of cool. If it's tapped, exile target creature card from graveyard and untap an Eater of the Dead. So it has like... It doesn't have flying though? I feel like they should have flying. I don't know if that's good. 3/4 and a 5 cost. But I guess you can exile stuff with graveyards. And then it kind of has vigilance. I don't know. TLDR, yes. Correct. Too long and will not read. Get a pile of sleeves going. Not sleeves. Packs? I don't know. Shepherd of the Lost. Flying for strike vigilance. 5 cost, 3/3. Angel. Griffin Guide. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and is flying. When an enchanted creature dies, create a 2/2 white griffin creature token with flying. That seems decent for a 3 cost. You get 2. You basically have 4/4. And you get flying on both of them. 3 costs. That seems good. Is that a good card? That seems good. Spreading Seas. There's a battlefield draw card. Chandland is an island. Neutralize. Counter target spell. And has cycling. Priest of Gix. Add 3 mana to your mana pool. 3 costs and you get 3. That seems good. Tartouche. Is that how you say that? Cartouche of Ambition. There's a battlefield, you may put a -1. And then a enchanted creature gets a negative, or +1/+1. What? So it has to be above a 1/1, basically. Oh, wait, no, you're targeting a different creature. Or is it the creature you put the enchantment on? I don't know. Hoarding Ogre. Roll a d20, create a treasure token, create 2 treasure tokens, create 3 treasure tokens. Violent Eruption. Alright. Deals 4 damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures or players. Has Madness. You discard. Yeah. Rise of Ants. Create 2/3/3 green insect creature tokens. You gain 2 life. 5 costs and is flashback. Tail Swipe. It's a dinosaur. Target creature you don't control. If you cast a spell during your main phase, the creature you control gets +1/+1, and then they fight each other. And it's a 1 cost. That goes in Wolverine. Sunlit Marsh. Cool. Ral Storm Conduit. Is this the same one that... No, that's a different one. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, Ral Storm Conduit deals 1 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. You can scry 1. When you cast your next instant or sorcery spell, this turn, copy that... I feel like this is in that the precon from Outlaws, isn't it? I feel like yeah, that seems like it's in there. That seems like... I don't know, a spot for planeswalker. I don't think we got any planeswalkers last box. Once Upon a Time. First spell you've cast this game, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. With the top 5 cards of your library, you may reveal a creature or land card from among them and put it into your hand. So basically, if you have your opening hand, Aether Vial. Beginning of your upkeep, you may put a charge counter on Aether Vial. You may tap it. You may put a creature card with mana value equal to the number of charge counters on Aether Vial from your hand on the battlefield. Dang, that seems good. 1 cost? That seems really good. Do people use this card? That seems solid. Pyromancy 101. Cool. Alright, what we got? Nightwind Glider. Flying protection for black. Symbol. Prison Term. Enchant creature can't attack or block. And its activated abilities can't be played. That's rough. Whenever a creature comes into play under an opponent's control, you may attack. What? Wait, so like you can just play a commander, you can just put that on there? Then they play something better, and then you can put that on that? Dang, that's tough. Witness Protection. Seen that one before. That's another one. Lose all abilities. Becomes a 1/1. Body Double. Enter as a copy. There's so many blue spells that you just copy. Oh, you can copy a card in a graveyard. 5 cost. Cabal Pit. Add a black to your mana pool. Cabal Pit. Why was I saying that backwards? Deals 1 damage to you. And if you have Threshold, you can sacrifice a target creature. It gets -2, -2. That doesn't seem great. Revenge of the Ravens. Whenever a creature attacks you or planeswalker you control, that creature's controller loses 1 life, you gain 1 life. 4 cost. Eesh. Thermopod. What was that? Snow? Snow permanent. Gains haste until end of turn. The prison term card market is 37 cents, but most recent sale is 637. Was it a foil? Have you been looking at prices? Why'd you look up that one? Prison term. Which one was that? Where was that? So one of these. Oh, this one right here. Was it the list version? The list versions are different. They have like the little symbol in the corner there. So usually those ones I think are actually, I don't know. Sometimes they're more expensive than the like original or like the second printing of certain cards. It's not legal in Pauper. Yeah, it's not a common. I think commons are only legal in Pauper. Or standard? Yeah, it's because standard are the only recent sets. Dwarven Hammer. Enters the battlefield. You may pay 2. If you do, create a 2/1. Attach. It's one of those ones where you create a creature with it. Deep Reconnaissance. Search your library for a basic land card and put that card into play tapped. That is horrible. Well, actually, yeah, it's not that great. 3 costs. I guess it doesn't come out tapped, does it? Oh, it comes in tapped. Never mind. I don't know about that one. Warbriar Blessing. As a battlefield, enchant creature fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. Why am I getting so many lands? Ghost Town. Add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool. You pay 0 to return town to its owner's hand. That seems like it'd be good. Only during another player's turn. That seems good if you have a landfall deck. Because then you just keep playing it as your land each turn. But it's colorless. Nah. Prosh. Sky Raider of Kerr. Hey, it's a dragon. When you cast Sky Raider, create a X01 red kobold creature tokens named Kobolds of... That's too much. where X is the amount of mana spent to cast Prosh. What? Oh, it's supposed to be like a commander card? Prosh gets +1/+0. Yeah, it must be like it's supposed to be a commander where X is the amount of mana spent because it keeps going up. Maybe? I don't know. Ponder. Isn't that the same thing you get in the promo? Ponder? Pretty sure yeah. There it is. Jeez. Struggle. Ponder. Except this feature site. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may put them back in any order. You may shuffle. Let's draw a card. It's like a better preordain. Maddening Hex. Enchant player. Whenever enchant player casts a non-creature spell, roll a d6. Maddening Hex deals damage to that player equal to the result. Then attach Maddening Hex to another one of your opponents, choosing it at random. Yo, that's kind of fun. And then if you have like a enchantment where it deals extra damage, it does twice that much or 3 times that much. 3 costs. That's kind of fun. I like that. Champion of the Harish. Okay. It's a bunny. Rabbit Soldier. Ooh, that one ripped clean. I need to get a garbage can over here. Mentor of the Meek. Whenever another creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 1. If you do, draw a card. That seems like a Bloom Burrow card. Bootweaver Giant. Search your graveyard, hand, or library for an aura card. I still haven't made an aura deck. 7 costs, though, for a 4/4. Yeah. Scholar of the Ages. Enters the battlefield, return up to 2 target instant or sorcery cards from your graveyard to your hand. 7 costs, 3/3. Snap. Return target creature to its owner's hand, untap 2 lands. That's solid. Good runes. That's a free cast, basically. Huh. I like that. That's cool. Vampiric Link. Dude, this border. I don't like that border. Or the font. Ew. It looks weird in white. But this one looks fine. Why does that one look? I don't like that one. This. Enchant creature. Whenever enchant creature deals damage, you gain that much life. So basically just give it lifelink. Withered Wretch. Remove target card in a graveyard from the game. 2 black, 2/2, and you can pay 1 to remove to exile cards. Invigorated Rampage. Get +4/+0 and trample, or 2 target creatures get +2/+2 and gain trample. So you're just giving out tramples everywhere. You get a trample, you get a trample, you get a trample. Spell Shock. Whenever player successfully casts a spell, Spell Shock deals 2 damage to what? 3 cost, and it's doing 2 damage for every person that casts a spell. I like this because it would get games done faster. I like that about red, where red just makes games go a lot faster. Gaia's Gift. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control, gains reach, trample, hexproof, and indestructible until end of turn. There's so many cards that do that where they just give them indestructible or hexproof. Basra's Tower Archer, hexproof and reach. 2/2, 2/1. Nice. Hey, another land. Snowland. Shimmerdurf Vale. Enters the battlefield tapped. Enters the battlefield, choose a color. Add 1 mana of the chosen color. Cool. Trostani Selesnia's Voice. It's mythic. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness. And then you can populate. Comet Stellar Pop. Wait, is this one of those cards that's like special? Is this one of those? Like the ones that are only on digital? Wait, no, I have an acorn. Never mind. Never mind, forget it. Roll a 6-sided die. I don't think I have this card yet. Create 2 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens. They gain haste until end of turn. If you roll a 3... Wait, so you don't get to choose what the... If it gets +1 or negative? That's interesting. This is an actual card? Like an actual card you can use? Like a legal card? Turn target card... Oh, I guess it's kind of random, so I guess it's not broken or anything. 2... Oh, I guess it could be broken. Deals damage equal to the number of loyalty counters on him to a creature or player. You activate Comet Stellar Pup's loyalty ability 2 more times this turn if you roll a 6. That's kind of fun for like a gamble deck or whatever they're called. From Los Angeles. What's up? What time is there? They're 2 hours behind, right? So it's 10 or 11. Basically 11. Collected Company. Yo, what up, Chucky? It's 11. How's your night going? Look at the top 6 cards of your library. Put up to 2 creature cards with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Cool. Stone Drake. Enters the battlefield. Tap land and draw a card. Or target player discards a card from each spell you've cast for each cast. It's like a storm discard thing. I feel like people would allow this card. This seems like a card that would be not super broken. This seems like it could be a legit card. Like a lot of these ones, like these playtest cards, seem like they're just don't make sense. But that one I could see as like an actual Magic card. Dauntless Bodyguard. Choose another creature you control. Sack it. The chosen creature gains indestructible until end of turn. 1 cost, 2/1. It's not horrible. Master Splicer. Enters the battlefield. Put a 3/3 colorless golem artifact creature token on the battlefield. Diplomatic Escort. 2 cost, 1/1. Then you pay 1. Discard a card from your hand. Counter target spell or ability that targets a creature. That seems solid. You just keep being able to counter spells. Oh, I guess it's if it targets a creature. That's kind of specific. I don't know if that's good or not. Familiar's Ruse. Additional cost to play. Return a creature you control to its owner's hand. A 2 cost? Ugh, that doesn't seem good. Nah, I don't like that. Deadly Dispute. Sack an artifact or creature. You get to draw 2 cards and creature archer token. That's a good card. What? Necrology? What? Necrologia? 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 Is that an actual word? I think it's not. Is that a made up word? I don't know. As initial cost to play, pay any amount of life, draw cards equal to life paid this way. 5 cost, and then you gotta lose life on top of that. And you can only play during your end step. Slivers will come? You think so? I've only gotten 1 sliver, I think, other than the promo card, the first sliver. Light up the stage. Spectacle. Opponent lost life. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. You can play those until the next turn. That seems solid. Price of Progress. Deals 2 damage to each player for each non-basic land here. I like that. That's a fair magic card right there. We like those. We like those fair magic cards. Vine Mare. Hexproof. 4 cost 5/3. Can't be blocked by black creatures. Dude, what? Just black creatures? Okay. Interesting. Properly spelled. It's Spanish. Obituary referring to a published notice of someone's death. Yeah, I know what an obituary is. It doesn't tell me how to say it. So basically it's obituary in Spanish. Elven Bow. You may pay 2. If you do, create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token, then attach Elven Bow to it. Cavern Harpy. Dude, what did I just say? Cavern? I don't know. Comes into play. Return a blue or black creature you control to its owner's hand. Pay 1 life. Return Cavern Harpy to its owner's hand. Necrologia. Okay. Hey, Bad Moon. That's a good card. Black creatures get 1/1 +1. +1/+1. Simple. Paradoxical Outcome. Return any number of target non-land, non-token permanents you control to their owner's hand. Draw a card for each card returned this way. 4 cost. I don't like it. I don't like that one. Torpor Orb. Creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger. Gross. Subgoyf. Okay. Alright, what we got? Miraculous Recovery. Put target creature card from your graveyard into play and put a 1/1 counter on that creature. Treat the creature as though it were just played. So basically it's enter the ability or ETB. That's from 96. 5 cost. Is that good? 5 cost reanimate. I guess this is in white. I don't know. Shepherd of the Flock. 2 cost 3/1 with flavor text. I don't know. I played for the flavor text, not even the return target permanent you control to its owner's hand. It's a bounce spell. Merfolk Sea Stalkers. Island Walk. And then you can tap creature without flying. 4 cost 2/3 with Island Walk. Rush of Knowledge. 5 cost, draw cards equal to the highest converted mana cost among permanents you control. Okay. Steel Strength. Target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Another creature gets -1/-1. 2 cost, that seems horrible. Orzhov Enforcer. Death Touch. 2 cost 1/2. After life, when this creature dies, create a 1/1 white, black, or spirit creature token with flying. That's good. That's a good card. Lightning Mauler. Soulbond. What is Soulbond? It's another unpaired creature when either enters the battlefield, they remain paired for as long. What is that? I don't understand Soulbond. Like, I know it's like a mechanic they removed. What was their plan with that? I don't get it. I guess they both get haste. That's a weird mechanic. that I hope they don't bring back. Chiron Negotiations. Tap and untap creature you control. It deals 1 damage to target player. 5 cost, or 4 cost, to deal 1 damage by tapping a creature. I don't like it. Silverglade Elemental. Comes into play, you search your library for forest card, put that card into play. If you do, shuffle your library. 5 costs, 4/4. That's too, I don't know. That's too high cost for, I mean, is any forest card? Nah. Seed Guide Ash. It's put into your graveyard from play. You may search your library for up to 3 forest cards. See, that's like a upgrade. They're the same cost, but this one you get 3 of them. They're the same power too, dude. This is like the same cards, but this one's just better. I guess it has to die, but still. That's crazy. It's just a better card. That's weird we got in the same pack. Prismatic Lens. It's a filter. Land filter. Or mana filter. Oops, I put this in the wrong pile. Oh, we got 2 artifacts. God Pharaoh's Gift. Beginning of combat on your turn. I got this in the last box I opened. Beginning of combat on your turn. You may exile a creature card from your graveyard. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 4/4. Black Zombie and it gains haste. This is in the Aethergift Commander deck. Ghost Quarter. It's a land. We got 2 white border lands in this box. Sacrifice a destroy target land. Its controller may search the library for a basic land card. Is that the same as Wasteland? Is that what Wasteland does? Where wasted life cries out to be reborn. What's the difference between... Does Wasteland tap for a color? No, Wasteland doesn't have for a color, does it? I think that's the same thing. Grinding Station. That one's worth a little bit, isn't it? Because this is part of like a... It's part of a modern deck? Or no, they banned the card that goes with this, I think. I don't remember. Defender of the Queue. Dumb. Dumb. I hate it. How many packs we got left? 6, 10, 11 packs. We're halfway through. Actually, over a little halfway. A little over halfway. Totem Guide Heartbeast. I hate the spelling on that. What is that? Ugh. There's a battlefield. You may search your library for an aura card. Wait, we already got this. Is this the first? I think this is the first time I've gotten the same card. Did we get this? There's something that did something somewhere. Maybe we didn't get the... Huh, I guess we didn't. There's some other card that did something similar in there. Because I talked about the aura stuff, didn't I? No. Benevolent Bodyguard. Game protection. This card is one of the more valuable, I think, in the common slot. You can sack it, and then target creature gets protection. Looter Ilcore. Shadow. Whenever deals damage to an opponent, draw a card and then discard a card. Solid. Annex. You control enchanted land. 4 costs to steal someone's land. Thrall of Parasite. Thrall Parasite, not Thrall of. Extort. Whenever you cast a spell, you may pay white or black. If you do, each opponent loses 1 life, you gain 1 life. Or you gain that much life. 1 cost, 1/1. And then you can pay 2, remove a counter from target non-land permanent. That seems decent. It seems like a decent card. Swarm of Rats. Oh, is this one of those where you can have as many? Includes... Equal to the number of rats. No, never mind. You just get power equal to the number of rats. It's for rat deck. Flowstone Helion. Helion. It's unaffected by summoning sickness. Has haste. You can pay 0 to get negative or +1, -1. Cool. Battle Cry Goblin. Wait, so that's a 5 cost. It could be a 5/1. Battle Cry Goblin. Goblins you control get +1/+0 and gain haste. Whenever Battle Cry Goblin attacks, if you attack with creatures with total power 6 or greater, this combat create a 1. It's like a goblin. There's a lot of good goblins in this. Land Grant. If you have no land cards in hand, you may reveal your hand instead of paying land grants mana cost. Search your library for a forest card, put the card in your hand, then shuffle. Wow, that seems good. So you get to pay 2, and then you get to search for a forest. Or if you have no lands, you can just reveal your hand. That seems good. Is this a good card? That seems like a good card. Like a good card. I feel like I'd actually use that in Black Panther. I might have to put that one off to the side. Treetop Village. I have that in Black Panther. Because it becomes a creature with trample. Ancient Lumber Knot. Each creature you control with toughness greater than its power assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Cool. Crystalline Crawler. I got that in the last one too. The last box. Enters the battlefield with 1/1 counters on it for each color of mana spent to cast it, and then you can remove a 1/1 counter from it, add 1 mana of any color. I wonder if that could go in Black Panther too. Because you just get a bunch of counters, so you just keep removing counters. You can just add a ton of mana. Dude, I should put that in Black Panther, actually. Huh. Thought Vessel. No maximum hand size in white border. Crack Clarn Ironworks. Sacrifice an artifact and get 2 colorless. 4 cost. Annex and Samid and Kianos and Tiro. Cool. Don't know if I'll ever play that. Swell of Courage. Is that a merfolk? Oh, they're all merfolk. Dude, I thought that was a merfolk riding like a dolphin or something. Creatures you control get +2/+2 until end turn. That is reinforce. Reinforce. Discard this card. Put X 1/1 counters on target creature. I don't know. Glimmerpoint Stag. Enter the battlefield. Exile another target permanent. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. The beginning of the next end step. So it's Flicker. Dissipate. Counter target spell. Remove that card from the game. A 3 cost to exile. I like that. That seems good. Chemister's Insight. What is that? Is it like a... I don't know what that is. Draw 2 cards. Jumpstart. You may cast this card from your graveyard by discarding a card in addition to paying its other mana costs, then exile this card. So it's like a weird flashback. So it's called Jumpstart. Thirsting Bloodlord. Other vampires you control get +1/+1. I don't know if I'm going to make a vampire deck. Like, I have a few good vampire cards, but I don't have Edgar. I feel like he's the vampire, like the go-to vampire. You are already dead. Destroy target creature that was dealt damage this turn. Draw a card. 1 cost. Slavering Knolls. Deals combat damage to player. If you control a swamp, you may have that player discard a card. That doesn't seem great. Keldon Champion has Echo Haste. Each creature may attack and tap the turn it comes. Oh, what's Echo? Comes into play, deals 3 damage to target player. What's Echo? I don't know what that is. Massive Might. Gains trample. Simple. Tear Asunder. Kicker. You can pay 1 and a black. Exile target artifact or enchantment. Yo, what up, Derek? How's it going? Spell was kicked. Exile target non-land permanent instead. 2 cost. Exile artifact or enchantment. That seems solid. Doing good? That's good. I'm doing fantastic. What is with the lands? Why are we getting so many lands? I don't think I got even close to like half this many lands in the last box. Comes into play tapped, and then you get a green or a white. Doesn't have a type. Why would you want to play this? I don't know. Just old card, I guess. Grist the Hunger Tide. What is this? This is like, what is this? What are these cards? Or what is this set? This is Magic the Gathering. It's like the most popular trading card game. Actually, I don't know. Is it ahead of Pokemon? I feel like I don't know. If you're wondering what set this is Mystery Booster 2. Mystery Booster 2. So, like, it's a bunch of, like, list cards. And then there's special border, where it's like an old border. It's called Future Sight. This Future Sight border. And then it also has white border cards. And then it also has playtest cards, where they're all, like, cards that didn't make the cut, basically. Feudal Thorn of Dusk. Rose has many combos that make vampires great. Which one was that? Veto. I don't know which one that was. No, that wasn't that. It was... Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like the variety. And, like, I'm new to Magic, so a lot of the cards I don't know yet. So it's nice to see, like, old cards, basically. Grist the Hunger Tide. It's a 1/1 insect. Isn't on the battlefield. So, like, if it goes to the graveyard, it's a 1/1? Huh. Interesting. That's our second Planeswalker. Seed Time. And the art's nice in these, too. Cast a spell only during your turn. Take an extra turn after this one. Wait, a green card that gets an extra turn? Oh, it's if they cast a blue spell? My pod has, like, a lot of blue players, so maybe I could use that. Everyone loves when you take extra turns, right? Erratic Portal. Turn target creature to its owner's hand unless its controller pays 1. That's a decent card, I think. I don't know. Have I watched Steven Universe? I have not. When did that come out? I feel like that came out after I feel like I was too old to watch that. Well, not too old, but, like, I grew out of watching. Not grew out of. I don't know. Like, I stopped watching, like, that's on Nickelodeon, right? Built Bear. Is that like Build-A-Bear? That's goofy. Cartoon Network. Nah, dude, I watched Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo is my Cartoon Network show. And Ed, Edd and Eddy. What else was on Cartoon Network? Was Powerpuff Girls? I feel like that was on Cartoon Network. I don't know. Battle Screech. Caw. That's not really a screech. I don't know. Put 2/1/1 white bird creature tokens in with flying into play. It has flashback. Tap 3 untapped white creatures you control. 4 cost for 2/1/1s. That doesn't seem that great for cost. Rambunctious Mutt. It's a dog. It's a cute dog. There's Battlefield. Can you make a... I guess there's that one Secret Lair dog deck. I was going to say, can you make a dog deck? But I guess there's probably definitely enough. I just said probably definitely. There's definitely enough. There's Battlefield. Destroy target artifact or enchantment and opponent controls. 5 cost. There's a lot of enchantment destruction. Oh, this is another one of these gross ones. I don't like this frame. Piracy Charm. Choose one. Target creature gains Island Walk until end of turn, or target creature gets +2, -1. Or target player discards a card. 1 cost. Makes it unblockable. I don't know. Mystic Subdual. Enchanted creature gets -2, -0, loses all abilities. 2 cost. And has flash. That's not horrible. Flushbag Marauder. That's disgusting. Ew. Have I been to the theater lately? Let's see. What was the last movie I went to? I think the last movie I went to was the Lord of the Rings animated movie. But that was in like December. There hasn't really been any good movies lately. Is there any movies you recommend that you've seen at the movie theater lately? I guess there was a Captain America movie, but I don't know if that was good. What else was there? Yeah, there hasn't really been any good movies. Oh, Minecraft, dude. I forgot. Was Minecraft good? I kind of have my own like theater set up here. Like I have a projector. I have surround sound. So any movie that like isn't like I really want to see, I'd go to the theater for. But basically, I'll just wait till it comes out on digital and then watch it then. Each player sacks a creature. This is a good card, isn't it? I feel like this is in the precon for Aether Drift. Nightfire Giant. As long as you control a mountain as 1/1. Then you pay 5 to deal 2 damage. That's steep. Your brother watching on a date? Did he throw popcorn? I feel like she wouldn't be impressed if he threw popcorn. I feel like that's not cool. No? Alright, that's good. That's good. Faithless Salvaging. That's like the trend during when he says chicken jockey. They like everyone freaks out and throws popcorn. It was like a TikTok trend. Faithless Salvaging. Discard card, draw card. Has rebound. If you cast a spell from your hand, exile it as it resolves. At the beginning of your next upkeep, you may cast this card from exile without paying its mana cost. Huh. Why didn't you just do that no matter what? Then you just play it again? I don't know. Furnace Punisher. Phyrexian Warrior. Was this all will be one? Is that the set? At the beginning of each player's upkeep, Furnace Punisher deals 2 damage to that player unless they control 2 or more basic lands. I like that. That seems good. Lava Chicken. Chicken. Is that from the movie? I don't. I've just seen some of the trailers. Great for Poison. Do you like Poison? Dude, I feel like Poison is just, I don't know. I feel like I'm a hater, but I don't like Poison. I I feel like it's lame. It's too. I feel like it's too easy. Well, it's not easy, but like you gotta like build up for a bit, and then it just happens so fast. I don't know. Wirewood Channeler. Add X mana of any one color to your mana pool where X is the number of elves. It's unfair? Yeah, dude. I don't know. I feel like if you play poison, you just get targeted right away, so I feel like it's not fun. Like, I don't know how people could have fun. Like, as a secondary thing, like not your main way to win, I feel like it'd be fun. Because then you could just, like, with Captain America, I have one poison thing in my, well, I think it's infect, but there's one poison thing in that deck where it's a equipment and basically you just one hit with it, which I guess is unfair, but it's not like built on that. I feel like a deck built on poison just seems lame. I have 4 watching. Let's go. Usually I don't get that many people watching. I have 2 streams though. Like I have the vertical stream on this one, and then the other one is a horizontal stream. Because I feel like it's the best way to get people in here. Nisa's Judgment. Support 2. Choose up to 1 target creature and opponent controls. Each creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it deals damage equal. So it basically just kills 1 creature. Hey, what do you know? Another land. Dude, why is there so many lands in this box? That's crazy. And it's a snow land. I don't have any snow decks. Sublime Epiphany. That's a lot of text. 6 cost. Choose counter target spell, counter target activated or triggered ability, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, create a token that's a copy of target creature you control, or target player draws a card. That's so many options. And you can choose all of them. That's crazy. Oh, let's go. Cabal Coffers. That's a banger right there. Pay 2 and tap to add black for each swamp you control. Wait, why is it's like off center? Is this supposed to be like that? Or is that like a misprint? That's weird. It's like slightly off center. Like this one, the 2 looks... No, 2's off to the left a little bit. The tap symbol's off to the left. And this one's way off. Weird. And we got Control of the Court. Draw 4 cards, then discard 3 cards at random. Ugh, I hate the ones where it's discard at random. Or any kind of random. Just feels bad. Olshak Dragon. Yo, any Tarkir players need a dragon? There's a great white counter named Phyrexian on life with a synergy combo. It negates the 10 counter loss for poison. Wait, really? There's a card that makes it so you don't die from poison? That's interesting. Is there any like cleanse spells where you just like remove all poison? Or like any counters or anything? I guess there's cards that like make it so you remove counters, but I feel like it's only +1/+1 counters. I don't know. Even Liberator. It has Morph, dude. I feel like I'm never gonna play a card with Morph. $1 million? I feel like it'd have to be a mythic to be able to get $1 million. And the only $1 million card I think is the... Isn't that the One Ring? Or is there a White Lotus that's worth $1 million? There might be a White Lotus that's worth $1 million. Or Black Lotus. Why did I say White Lotus? Because the white card. Put 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens onto the battlefield. 2 cost. That's not horrible, I guess. 2 1/1s. Coastal Piracy. I like that art. That art's cool. I like the yellow orange on the blue. Blue black. That looks cool. I like the contrast. Whenever a creature you control deals common damage to an opponent, you may draw a card. And this is a decent card. Well, that's a 4 cost. That looks like your school? Like your school colors? Mind Bend. Change the text of target permanent by replacing all instances of one color, word, or basic land type with another. What? Change non-red creature to non-green creature. Oh, the playmat? Yeah, this is like the playmat from when I was like a kid. I thought it was cool. Or like the... Is it a playmat? Yeah, I guess it's a playmat. Or like the... It's not a carpet. I don't know. Is this an actual... Like, is this like an actual card? Or is this like... I feel like this is a card that wouldn't be used. Or can't be used, I mean. You can just swap Planeswalk and Swamp Walk? I don't know. Virtue's Rune. Destroy all white creatures. 3 cost. That's funny. Liliana's Caress. Whenever an opponent discards a card, the player loses 2 life. Discard deck. I don't have a discard deck. It seems toxic. Volcanic Hammer. Deals 3 damage to target creature or player. It's a sorcery lightning. Is it lightning strike or lightning bolt? Lightning bolt is 2 damage. Lightning strike I think is 3. The art's cool though. Cheering Fanatic. Whenever it attacks, choose a card name. Spells with the chosen name cost 1 less to cast this turn. That's cool. 2/2/2, and then you get a reduce. I don't know. I feel like there's better cost reducers. Fin-horned Elves. You can tap to add a green. It's like Llanowar Elves, except different name. Is it day where I am? No, it is 1:34 a.m. I guess it's kind of... I guess it's technically the next day, but it's not daytime. Hunter's Mark. This spell costs 3 less to cast if it targets a blue permanent you don't control. This spell can't be countered. Target creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn, then it deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. What? To cast if it targets a blue permanent. I guess it'd have to be a blue-green. 2:34. Why are you still up? Isn't it past your bedtime? Poison Tip Archer. Reach, Death Touch. Whenever another creature dies, each opponent loses 1 life. Showdown of the Skulls. It is past your bedtime. You gotta go to bed. That's funny. Good night. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I always forget to say that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I post daily shorts of pack openings. Well, until I hit 1,000 subs. Actually, I don't have a plan for what I'm going to do after I hit 1,000. Showdown of the Skulls. Exile the top 4 cards of your library until the end of next turn. You may play those cards. Whenever you cast a spell with this turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. 4. Oh, Calling of the Week. Yo, we're getting all the good black cards. Look at that. Black cards and white border. 1 black and additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a creature. You get 4 black. Solid. Back to basics. Non-basic lands. Non-basic lands don't untap during their controller's untap steps. Fair magic. That's what that is right there. Yo, thanks for whoever liked the stream. Wormhole Warp. Cool. Alright. We haven't got our foil yet. Hopefully we get a foil. Last box I got 2 foils. I got super lucky. I think I only saw like 3 box openings where they actually got 2. Equip creature is +3/+3 and has ward 1. Adamant Will. Target creature gets +2/+2 and is indestructible. Ew. I do not like that font / border. Thaumaturgist. Thaumaturgist. What is that? Is that an actual word? I have no idea what that is. Tap to switch target creature's power and toughness until end turn. Blasted fishtails! It's not enough that they meddle with my head, but they twist my body as well. Dude, what? Cloud Djinn. Can't block only creatures with flying. Can only block creatures with flying. Liliana's Devotee. I think I got this in the as a bonus card in the old border foil. Zombies you control get +1/+0 at the beginning of your end step. If a creature died this turn, you may pay 2. If you do, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Severed Strands. You can sack this creature as additional cost. Or you have to. You gain life equal to the sacrifice creature's toughness. Destroy target creature and opponent controls. 2 cost. Sorcery. That's alright. Rock Slide. There is way too much going on in that art. Actually, I have no idea what's going on in the background. It's just like a bunch of blurry mess. Deals X damage divided any way you choose among any number of target attacking or blocking creatures without flying. That's too many dependencies? No. I don't know what the word would be for that. Ren's Resolve. Exile the top 2 cards of your library until the end of the next turn. You may play those cards. Cool. Briar Patch. I got this last box. Whenever a creature attacks you... Why did I say it like that? Attacks you. It gets -1, -0. 3 costs for that? That's... Yeesh. I guess it reduces damage. That still doesn't seem that great. Song of Frailes. Until your next turn, creatures you control gain tap to add 1 mana of any color. And then put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Those creatures gain Vigilance, Trample, and Indestructible until end turn. That seems decent. 2 costs, and then for 2 turns you can add mana of any color. That's not horrible. I don't know if it's great. It's not horrible. Whoops. Planner Atlas. Enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, you may look at the top 4 cards of your library. If you do, reveal up to 1 land card from among them. Put the card on top of your library and the rest on the bottom of the in a random order. 2, and then you can eventually tap. That's mid, I guess. AC, Tyrant of Gyre Strait. A mythic. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. When a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. Is that before they hit landfall? It's basically landfall. Yo, Minkskin Boo. Timeless Heroes. That's cool in white border. When it enters the battlefield at the beginning of your upkeep, you may create Boo, a legendary 1/1 red hamster. I believe that's the only hamster in Magic. Put 3 1/1 counters on up to 1 target creature. One target creature with trample or haste. It has to have that? Huh. Wait, it can be your commander too. Sacrifice a creature. When you do, Minskin Boo, Timeless Heroes deals X damage to any target, where X is the creature's power. If sacrifice creature was a hamster, draw X cards. Do you like to use Planeswalker? If so, do you pick Liliana? I don't really use that many Planeswalkers. I do in Black Panther. I have 3 of them. I feel like I talk about Black Panther a lot. That's my last deck that I made. Let's see. I don't really have any black decks. So I don't really have that many Liliana decks. Liliana's good though. Like a lot of the Lilianas. Echo of Eons. Each player shuffles their hand and graveyard into their library and then draws 7 cards. That's like a super wheel. Oh, you were saying you were making a joke. If so, why do you pick Liliana? Okay. You pick Liliana because she's the hottest. That's why. Duh. Zone of Flame. I totally read your message wrong. Actually, I have a bunch of Elspeth in the Black Panther deck. Is Elspeth number 2 behind Liliana? Is that what the community decided? Noble Purpose. Whatever creature you control deals combat damage, you gain that much life. So basically, it just gives them all lifelink for 5. No, you don't think so? Who's second behind Liliana? A Crone Phalanx? Phalanx. I have no idea. Is that like a reference to 300? When they're on the edge of the cliff? Vigilance, 4 cost, 3/3. Then you can pay 3 creatures, get +1/+0. Alchemist Retrieval. Cleave. May cast a spell for its cleave cost if you do remove the words in square brackets. Yo, that's kind of cool. I've never seen cleave before. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Huh. That's kind of cool. I wonder why they don't use cleave at all. Oh, until you play against her. Yeah, she's fun for like token stuff. What do you think of the new Elspeth, the newest, the one in Tarkir? I still haven't pulled it yet. I've opened 3 boxes of it. I have 1 to go, and I still haven't opened. I did get Ugin in my last one. I got Eugene in my last one. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 1 of them into your hand, the rest in the bottom of your library, and any order proliferate. 2 cost. That's not bad. It's not a bad card. Footsteps of the Goryo. Turn target creature card from your graveyard to play. Excuse me. Sacrifice that creature at end of turn. 3 cost reanimate where you have to sack it. Okay. Zombie Cutthroat has morph. Gross. Pay 5 life. You find some prisoners. Break their chains, destroy target artifact, or exile the top 3 cards of opponent's library. Choose 1 of them. Until the next turn, you may play the card. You may spend mana as though it were any color. Alright. Stoke the Flames has Convoke. I like Convoke. Convoke's cool. 4 damage. You basically cast her free if you have enough creatures. Mutagenic Growth. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end turn. It seems like it seems like a draftable card. 3 cost. If you control a forest, you may have an opponent gain 3 life instead of paying... What? So you can have them gain 3 life and then you get a cast for free? Weird. +4/+4. Interesting. Durgar. Hedge Mage. That is ugly. That is one ugly dwarf shaman. Comes into play, you may control, if you control 2 or more mountains, you may destroy target artifact. When it comes into play, if you control 2 or more planes, you may destroy target enchantment. That's a decent card. Coffin Queen. I know that card. I think I got that in the last box. Choose not to untap. Basically, you get to steal stuff, right? Put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. It becomes untapped, you lose control. Exile that creature. It's like a reanimate, except you have to have it tapped. Or Coffin Queen tapped. Veil of Summer. 1 green. Draw a card if an opponent has cast a blue or black spell this turn. Spells you control can't be countered this turn. You and permanents you control gain hexproof from blue and black until end of turn. Dude, I love how, like, the older cards all have, like, where if it's a certain color, it does something. I think it's so funny. Hydroblast. Counter target spell if it's red. See? Destroy target permanent if it's red. It's so funny. There's just one color. I just hate the one color. This is my favorite. I actually like this card. Indicate 0 cost. Target permanent. It's so funny. I want to put this in some deck. It's so funny. Oh, love it. How many packs we got left? Only 5 packs left. We haven't got a foil yet. I'm gonna be sad if we don't get a foil in this box. An angel version of Nicol Bolas. Might be right. Dawnbringer Cleric. Gain 2 life, destroy target enchantment, or exile target card from graveyard. Sunder the Gateway. Destroy target non-token artifact or enchantment and opponent controls. Incubate 2. Or incubate 2, then transform an incubator token you control. That's very specific to incubate stuff. Fairy Seer. When it enters battlefield, scry 2. Flying 1/1. That's decent for a common. Perilous Research. Draw 2 cards and sacrifice a permanent. That's weird you draw the 2 cards and then you sack. Essence Extraction. Deal 3 damage to target creature and you gain 3 life. 3 cost. Skull Snatcher. Is it a rat? It is a rat. Rat Ninja. Has ninjutsu. Whenever Skull Snatcher deals combat damage to a player, move up to 2 target cards in that player's graveyard from the game. So you did exile from graveyard. Changeling Berserker. Haste. Champion a creature. When this comes into play, sacrifice it unless you remove another creature you control from the game, and then when this leaves play, that card returns to play. 4 costs. I mean, you have to exile your creature. That's kind of cool. And it has Changeling. Interesting. And it has haste. Pillaging Horde. Comes into play from your hand. Discard a card at random from your hand or destroy Pillaging Horde. What? A 4 cost 5/5, then you have to get rid of a card. That's trash. Old card. Spike Colony. Comes into play with 4 1/1 counters on it. Remove a 1/1 counter from Spike Colony. Put a 1/1 counter on a target creature. It's a 5 cost 4/4 with counters. Streetwise Negotiator. Back up 1. Put a 1 counter on a target creature. If that's another creature, it gains the following ability until end of turn. This creature assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. That sounds very niche. Oh, look, another land. What is with the lands, dude? Like a million of them. You can pay 4 and sack it to draw a card. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Dramakoa's Command. Prevent all damage. All damage target. Oh, you choose 2. Wait, you have to choose 2. You can't choose 1. Prevent all damage target instant or sorcery spell would deal this turn. Target player sacrifices an enchantment. Put a 1/1 counter on a target creature, or target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Mardu Outrider. 4 cost. Or 3 cost. Is it just cost to cast a spell? Discard a card. So you gotta discard a card, but it's a 5/5. It's not the worst. Dakmore Sorceress. Power is equal to the number of swamps you control. 6 cost, 4 health. Reanimate. Oh, you're saying for this one? Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, that seems decent. We're getting a lot of good black cards, actually. This box. Nerud of the Beige Flower. Cool. We didn't get our foil yet. Dude, I'm going to be so sad. I hope it's the last pack, just to make it the best. The best pack opening. Core Celebrant. There's a battlefield under your control. You gain 1 life. Life gain. Angel of Light. 5 cost, 3/3 with flying and vigilance. That's an angel card. That art is sick. Dude, I feel like that could be like a tattoo or something. That's pretty dope. Confound. Counter target spell that targets 1 or more creatures. Draw a card. Oh, it has to target though? So like if they do a board wipe, that doesn't work. Because it's not targeting, right? Niche. An offer you can't refuse. This is a good card, isn't it? This is in Foundations. Counter target non-creature spell. This controller creates 2 treasure tokens. Plague Spitter. Is that a tick? What is it? That's disgusting. Ew. Ew, dude. That's gross. Ugh. Beginning your upkeep. Deals 1 damage to each creature and each player. When it's put into the graveyard from play, it deals 1 damage to each creature and each player. Yo, that's a decent card. That's disgusting. I'd feel so gross playing that, though. Marsh Flitter. When it comes into play, put 2 1/1 Black Goblin Rogue creatures into play. You can sacrifice Goblin. It becomes a 3/3 until end of turn. Balduvian Warlord. Yo, it's me, Bald Warlord. Bald Warlord. So dumb. You can tap it to remove target blocking creature from combat. Creatures it blocked that no other creature blocked this combat become unblocked. Then it blocks an attacking creature of your choice. Play this ability only during... What? Dude, what? That is so much. Remove target blocking creature from combat. Creatures it blocked that no other creatures... So it has to be a 1/1. That no other creature blocked this combat become unblocked. So it becomes unblocked. Then it blocks an attacking creature of your choice. So you attack with 2 creatures. It blocks 1/1 on one of those. And then you can swap it to the other creature. That is weight. That breaks my brain. Pyrokinesis. Pyrokinesis. You may exile a red card from your hand rather than play Pyrokinesis. Mana cost. Deal 4 damage. Divide it as you choose among any number of target creatures. Phantom Tiger. I have the original printing of this. I bought it as a single from Card Shop. Comes into play with 2/1/1 counters. If damage would be dealt to Phantom Tiger for feather damage, remove a 1/1 counter. It's a weird and indestructible. Charge through. Target creature gains trample until end of turn. Draw a card. Fracture. This is in my what deck is that? The one where if you attack, it's the commander where if you attack an opponent, that commander gets 2/1/1s, and then the player that dealt damage to an opponent draws a card. I can't remember what it's called. It's Silver Quill? One of those ones. Berserker's Onslaught. That's a good card. Attacking creatures you control have double strike. I have that in Bellow. Deafening Silence. Each player can't cast more than one non-creature spell each turn. Fair Magic. Soul Ring! Yo! Soul Ring and Future Sight. That's cool. I gotta put that in a deck. Glimpse the Unthinkable. His Shroud. Good night. Alright. We got 3 packs left. Can't believe you're leaving. Just kidding. Have a good one. Hopefully see you in actually I don't know when the next time I'll stream. I don't have any boxes to open. Cleric Class. I wonder if people would watch if I did the the computer game of it. Council's Lieutenant. Renown. It attacks if it's renowned. Other attacking creatures you control get +1/+1. Illusionary Ambusher. Flash, and whenever it is dealt damage, draw that many cards. 5 cost 4/1. I guess it's basically just draw spell because you flash it out and then when you're getting attacked. That seems like a good card. Rushing River. Kicker. Sacrifice a land. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If you paid the kicker cost, return another target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. So you get to return 2 if you sack a land? That seems trash. Order of Midnight. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. And then it can't block. It's a 2/2 flying. Flesh Eater Imp. Infect. Gross. Sacrifice creature, it gets 1/1 till end of turn. Gorilla Shaman. What? It's an ape shaman? What? Destroy target non-creature artifact with mana value X. What? Oh, so you gotta do the... So it just does artifact destruction? I don't know if that's good or not. What just happened? Did this stream just die? No, we're still up. Weird. Ricochet Trap. If an opponent casts a blue spell this turn, you may pay red rather than pay Ricochet's mana cost. Change the target of target. I think it's just blue hate. Thundering Spine Back. Other dinosaurs get +1/+1. Evolution Charm. Choose one. Search your library for basic land card. Reveal it. Put it in your hand. Then shuffle your library. Or target creature card from your graveyard. What? Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Or target creature gains flying until end of turn. Ornithopter of Paradise. 2 cost. 0/2 flying. Add mana of any color. Goblin Chain Whirler. 3 red. First strike. Enters the battlefield Deals 1 damage to each opponent and each creature and planeswalker they control. 3/3 first strike. That's not horrible. That's decent. Bolus Citadel. Dude, why are we getting all black cards? What is happening? You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may play lands and cast spells from the top of your library. If you cast a spell this way, pay life equal to its mana value rather than pay its mana cost. And then you can sack 10 non-land permanents. Each opponent loses 10 life. Relentless Assault. Untap all creatures that attacked this turn. After this main phase, there is an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase. 4 costs for extra combat. I like the art too. It reminds me of Star Wars. What is the one where Java is at? It looks like that. Boulder Jockey. Chicken Jockey. Dude, we got 2 packs left. Oh, I'm gonna be so sad we haven't got the foil. It is in the right one. Foil's in there. I'm feeling it. Feeling the foil. Dude, this is so sad. Supply Runners. When there's a battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on each other creature you control. 5 cost 2/2. I don't know about that. Fairy Guide Mother. That's stupid. It's so dumb. Fairy Guide Mother. I hate that. It's so dumb. Ugh. Gift of the Fae. Creature gets +2/+1 and gains flying. And then it's a 1/1 flyer. Giga Drowse. Replicate. Play a spell copy for each time you paid the replicate cost. You may choose new targets for the copy. Tap target permanent. So you just tap everything. Rashadan Cut Purse. That art looks way different than like any other Magic card. Why does that look so different? I guess this is an old card. When it comes into play, each opponent sacrifices a permanent unless he or she pays 1. Twisted Abomination. You can regenerate it. 5/3, 6 cost. Blight Beetle. Protection from green. Creatures your opponent control can't have 1/1 counters put on them. What? There's just green hate. Straight up green hate. That's all it is. Thunderclap. May sacrifice a mountain instead of playing Thunderclap's mana cost. Deals 3 damage to target creature. That doesn't seem that great. Dragon Mage. Deals combat damage to player. Each player discards their hand and then draws 7 cards. So it's a wheel, but only when it does damage. That seems really annoying. Dude, you can make someone mill if you attack. How many times with this? A lot? 7 cost, so I guess you don't get that until late. Blanchwood Prowler. When enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards. You may put a land card from among them. The cards milled this way into your hand. If you don't, put a 1/1 counter in Blanch Prowler. Sarulf's Packmate. Enters the battlefield, draw a card. It has Foretell. Crystalline. Hey, there's a sliver. It's their second sliver of the box. Slivers cannot be the target. It gives them all hexproof. Nice. Leovold, Emissary of Trest. What is this? Elf Advisor. Each opponent can't draw more than 1 card each turn. Whenever you or a permanent you control becomes a target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, you may draw a card. That's pretty simple. kind of like that. That'd be a kind of fun commander. Oh, look. Another land. And it's a gate. Basilisk Gate. You tap it to add colorless, or pay 2 and tap. Target creature gets +X until end of turn, where X is the number of gates. Ooh, you gotta have a gate deck. Spike Weaver. Enters the battlefield. Oh, enters the battlefield with 3/1/1 counters. You pay 2, remove a 1/1 counter. Put a 1/1 counter on a target creature. You pay 1, remove a 1/1 counter. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. That's another card that could go in Black Panthers. 4 cost. You get 3 fogs, basically. Cool. Mean-deered Tower Shell? Huh. Dude, the foil better be in here. I'm going to be so sad. The last pack. Dude. Basri's Acolyte. Cat Cleric. Lifelink, and just bad if put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 other target creatures you control. So it's basically a 4/5. It's not horrible. With lifelink. I guess it's a 2/3 with lifelink. Release the dogs. Create 4/1/1 white dog creature tokens. Windfall. Oh, look, another wheel. How many wheels do we get in this box? Like 7? 8? Each player discards his or her hand, draws cards equal to the greatest number of player discarded this way. Did I read that wrong? Each player discards his or her hand, draws cards equal to the greatest number of player discarded this way. Is that am I dumb? Draws cards equal to the greatest number a player discarded this way. Oh, a player discarded this. Okay, I was just being dumb. Arenicus's Vile Duplication. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control, except the token has flying and is legendary if that creature is legendary. Diabolic Tutor. Search your library for a card and put that card in your hand, then shuffle your library. 4 cost. Cast Down. Destroy target non-legendary creature. Solid. Fearless Scald. Backup 1. Has double strike. Bitter Reunion. Enters the battlefield. You may discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards. You pay 1, sacrifice creatures you control, gain haste. Jasperis Sentinel. Has reach. Tap an untapped creature you control. Add 1 mana of any color. Makes anything into a mana dark. Oh, any creature. Cytoplast Rootkin. Enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control with 1/1 counter on it. Pay 2, remove a 1/1 counter from target creature you control onto Cytoplast Rootkin. What is Graft? Battlefield with 4 1/1 counters. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you may move a 1/1 counter from this creature onto it. Interesting. Very interesting. Edgewalker. Cleric. Spells you cast cost 1 and a black less to play. This effect reduces only the amount of colored mana you pay. What? Huh. So you can't reduce the color. That's weird. Clever Impersonator. You may have Clever Impersonator enter the battlefield as a copy of any non-land permanent you control. Oh look, a 4-cost copy spell. That's crazy. I've never seen one of those before. Paradoxical Outcome. Return any number of Return any number of target non-land, non-token permanents You control to the owner's hand. Draw a card for each card. Return this to your hand this way. Please be foil. The final card is a foil Eater of the Dead. Dude, that's crazy. The final card in the box. Wow. Oh, we got one of these already, didn't we? There it is. We got two of them. That's crazy. Foil, though. Eater of the Dead. Pay 0. If Eater of the Dead is tapped, exile target creature card from a graveyard. Untap Eater of the Dead. I don't know if that's a valuable foil or not. Planeswalker Certificate. Okay. That's crazy. The final pack is the foil. That's kind of cool. We just happen to get foil as our final pack. I'm just happy we got a foil. Every single one of these boxes I've gotten a foil. And then one of my friends, 2 of his boxes didn't have a foil in them. That's crazy. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. If I can remember how to end the stream. Is it too late to start collecting cards? Cards? I mean, it depends how much money you got. If you got a bunch of money, you can buy as many cars as you want. Actually, cars are kind of expensive now, aren't they? Used cars. All right, I'm done. I literally just started last year getting cards. Like, I just started with Al-Azam Thunder Junction was my first set. And, I mean, you could start with, like, commons and uncommons and then build from there. Or buy, like, a lot of people sell collections. You could just buy a collection from, like, Facebook Marketplace. I started with buying a play booster box, which is kind of expensive to start with. But I mean, you could just start with a really cheap deck and just start from there and go. You can just buy precon. You can get precons pretty cheap. Like, I feel like you get a precon for like a lower end precon for like $20 or $30. Yeah, you could start anytime, actually. Let's see. I think the first thing... Actually, no. The first thing I bought was a precon. And then I bought a play box. Play booster box. You could even start with a pre-release. You could start with pre-release. Like, go to a pre-release at a card store. Like a Friday night, Saturday. Actually, do they do Friday? I don't know. Saturday, Sunday. Anytime's a good time to start. I mean, Magic is kind of... I don't know if you want to start with the next set, though. The next set, the cards are going to be stupid expensive. Because it's Final Fantasy. And those are going crazy. I don't even know if I'm going to buy any Final Fantasy. It just seems like the value just cannot stay as high as the demand. Like, as high as, like, the... Not the demand, because... I mean, there's high demand, but I feel like the hype is just too high for the cost. I don't know. But Lord of the Rings had hype like that, and the value kind of stayed. I don't know. It's hard to... I feel like it's better to buy older sets that have already come out than buy... Because once the actual... like set comes out, I feel like the market adjusts the value of them, and then it's more of a fair value after the set's already come out. You know? I feel like I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, well, I'm tired. It's 2 a.m. and I got my foil, so I'm happy. We will see you in the next short or stream. I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna stream next, so you'll probably see in the next short. Don't forget to like and subscribe because we're posting shorts daily until we hit 1,000 subs. All right, I'll see y'all later. All right, see you in the next one. How do you end the stream? Oh, there it is. All right, done with the mobile stream, and now we're ending the horizontal stream. See y'all in the next one.